Hi, and joining us on midday.com, we have the cast of Asur 2, who's back after a long break. So, hi everyone.
Hi.
The audience has been excited. What's going to happen next? So, how's it been for y'all as the cast of the show?
It's been pretty phenomenal. It's been great. It's the audience's response is actually what's giving us oxygen. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
Like that's making us. We had a lot of fun shooting it, but how they've responded to everything is just making it all seem. I mean, it was already worth it because we had a lot of fun doing it, but now it's just seeming like that's great. You know what we set out to do, it seems to be happening. So it's great.
I think the reaffirmation that when you create good content and a lot of good minds come together with love, integrity, and wanting to really, step over and push their boundaries, it does repay. That thought just gets reaffirmed कि अच्छा content बिकेगा ही और अच्छा चलेगा ही और हमारी audiences भी उसको उतना appreciate कर सकती हैं.
That's so true because waiting for 3 years and you're getting this kind of a response, that's amazing.
That much time should be taken to create good content because there's a lot of stuff that फटाफट बनाओ बेचो fast food की तरह. It should take some time, but इतना time भी नहीं होगा.
Right.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, please, you're listening.
I mean, I think it's been an amazing experience to be associated with such creative minds, especially like our writer Gaurav Shukla, the director Oni Sen, and a wonderful cast. I mean, it anyway, it satisfies your creative selves, and then the reason for all the smiles is the success of the show. I mean, that's why we are so happy, and you'll see all smiling faces here. Yeah, so
इससे पहले हम काफी उदास थे
हमें असुर मिला और अब देखो हंस रहे हैं.
But Asur seriously is a show that all of us, I think, are very proud of
Yeah.
as just cast members.
Right.
And we have deep respect for Gaurav Shukla and for Oni as directors and as creators who push good content. And हम लोग को वो चांस ही मिलता है यार as actors. कई बार आपको वो scripts नहीं मिलती हैं जिनमें आप as a whole believe करते हो. जो आप जिसके लिए you feel proud. Irrespective of your character, irrespective of the length and breadth of your own character, you're just proud of the content.
Yeah,
and
and
show सही time पे आया because I think all of us now technology, artificial intelligence is a part of our lives, all our lives. So I think ये show अगर 2 साल पहले आता तो शायद थोड़ा futuristic show लगता, but वो contemporary show है.
Correct.
true.
That's what we are
Everything
seeing
happens for a reason.
And the genre itself is so different. We have not really heard of a psychological thriller with mythology as the backdrop. So what was your reaction? Do you remember when you all were approached? Did it surprise you as well कि कैसे होने वाला है?
Yeah, I was very surprised. I remember, and there was terrific crime thrillers coming out from the US at that time. I remember, so we were actually privy to very good content. We knew what good writing is and stuff like that. But that wasn't happening in India, honestly.
Yeah.
So when I read, there was a few attempts also made on this kind of a genre in movies. They were actually not very good. So when this came, I was like, yeah, this kind of a show, that what the one line was, I thought it takes a lot to write something like this brilliantly. And when I read it, my mind was blown. I was like, my God. The first thing I thought was, I don't know why they want to cast me. Is the first thing I thought.
So when I read, I mean, while Tanveer, the producer of season 1 and all, so when they were telling me about the story, within first 5 minutes, I said, I'm doing this show. Because to me, it was a very novelish show.
Right, yeah, it was.
You don't really see, I mean, now we have access to content from across the world. And Asur actually matches that. I mean, it's a thriller, it's got all the elements intact, but the most special, which I think is that very strong Indian flavor, which is what, I mean, I think on a world stage, it sets us apart. So, yeah, I mean, that was the most exciting thing for me, and of course, the people associated with it.
I honestly didn't understand the show at all. I'll be very honest. When I read it, I went with my friend's conviction. He told me, I said I've got this, this character I tested for, and it's in a show that you're doing. And he told me, he said it's terrific, Ridhi, tu kar ye. So I was like,
Yeah, I was the first one to come on board, I remember.
yeah. So I was like, okay, and he's such a picky actor himself that I said, if he's saying this, I'll go ahead with it. And honestly, you don't really get a large picture. When you test for something, when you give auditions, it's not like people are giving you the whole script and they're telling you, everything. You just know your part, and you slowly, once you come on board, then we did the reading. That's when I heard, about the show. So by then I was already in. But now, after having done 2 seasons, I think I call Gaurav Shukla, who's the creator of the show, I call him Desi Tarantino. I'm like, I don't know, I feel like he's the real Asur. I don't know how his mind works, how he writes what he writes, but it's brilliant.
We should get his record checked.
Yeah, we should. I thought, like, look at him with suspicion. You are the real Asur. How do you do this? Like, you enjoy all this.
Yeah. No, but certainly it's fab.
Yeah,
Unexpected.
Gaurav naam
going
mein.
to do that. They will dissect Gaurav's dream and figure out कि क्या चल रहा है वहाँ पे. I believe that एक बड़ी मुश्किल चीज़ होती है कि कुछ कमाल का ओरिजिनल बनाया जाए. जो ओरिजिनलिटी बहुत इसमें है. But at the same time we know that Asur is also a reinvention of the wheel. That becomes the next very very difficult thing. कि अगर एक thriller crime genre already है और ऐसे 50 ढेरों पड़े हुए हैं. How do you stand out? How do you make people sit up and take notice?
Right.
And I think यहाँ पे जो हुआ है, what the team has come up with, what Gaurav has come up with, the mythology versus technology, the misuse, misinterpretation of mythology as well. सबका अपना नजरिया है. How it can go either way. I think that is what has really set it apart. And to come on board, I remember जब मैंने show देखा था, मैंने सबको रिव्यू बोला था, this is such an awesome story. I want to be part of it. And somewhere that manifestation happened. I became part of the second season. And just very, very happy to be here. Very.
I'm also very happy because I remember that call. I remember him saying, I want to be a part of this. You know, if it's happening again.
I met him downstairs, he told me.
Yeah.
बहुत exciting है. These like हम लोग एक ही area में walk करते करते यही बात करते रहते थे. And when I got the role, I was very, very excited.
But I was very surprised. How do these things work?
It's
What are the chances?
amazing. It's
What are the chances?
amazing.
That
It's
is
manifestation.
Yeah.
It's manifestation.
Yeah, we need to find his formula for manifestation.
It's very simple. I think for manifestation, you
Yeah.
need to have intention. If you have intention, manifestation happens.
Yeah.
It was amazing because unlike all the other actors in the show, I think I had to audition for the part.
Even we did. Me and Ridhi also did.
All of us.
All of us auditioned.
We made it here.
Barun, I think, was the.
Barun or Ridhi ने तो audition दिया?
मैंने दिया है
हाँ,
यार.
मैंने
That's what I said ना. मैंने audition सुन नहीं रहा है तू दूसरों.
One के लिए.
1 के लिए.
Season 2 के लिए किसने दिया audition?
Season 2 के लिए तूने audition दिया है? Oh.
Audition जब वो दिया गया था paper, I read it and I was like, this is something really interesting. I just read the monologue, but I thought that this is something very interesting. And I said, I want to go back home, prepare for it, and then come back tomorrow. And then eventually it was one of the first Hindi projects that was offered to me. And I had a great time. When we were shooting for it in the first season, I had nothing much to do actually. I was told that I had major work in the second season. So with also with the audience, I was kind of waiting for 4 years to come on set and actually act, and it was fun. It was fun, but the response has been great. It's overwhelming actually.
Yeah, I can feel
And
you.
now I'm excited for season 3 now.
Yeah, so very similar. Like I auditioned, and पहले हम लोग को ज़्यादा नहीं पता रहता है. मुकेश छाबड़ा के यहाँ से आया था शायद, and generally MC के यहाँ से जो भी आता है, it's mostly credible. So as an actor, you feel, you know, करना तो चाहिए. And फिर अरशद सर का नाम था. Tanveer was a part of it, our first producer. And I knew Tanveer as a creative mind. उस समय मुझे गौरव के बारे में इतना नहीं पता था, to be honest. I understood the genius of Gaurav while shooting for season 1. And only when I met, in fact, I had said in the earlier interview also, I loved the concept. I found it very novel. The people who were attached to it were very interesting, yes. But I was a little confused about my character because I felt कि उसका ज़्यादा कोई arc नहीं है in season 1. I felt कि यार, she's from a wife's perspective. ठीक है, techie है. And as I did not know the later half of the script, मेरे पास ज़्यादातर वही information थी जो पहले बताई गई थी. And I felt ये तो रो रही है पूरे समय, you know, like that would become a very monotonous character. But when I met Oni, and without saying much, he didn't try selling it to me, but he just said certain things in a way which made me feel कि इनके साथ काम करना है. He's a very interesting man. And Tanveer was very sure that I would enjoy it and there'll be something that I'll look forward to. While doing the season, I completely enjoyed the process. And when it was made, Asur actually became a show that I'm profoundly proud of. And I think it's a very wholesome project. And season 2, Gaurav actually just made it hit another notch altogether. He upped our expectations and
Yeah, the
completely.
number of
He's-
drafts he had to write.
I know, but he's done it so beautifully.
Yeah.
Like now I know as Gaurav is a mind that अगर वहाँ से कुछ भी आएगा, I'll sit up on my chair and, you know, take notice.
Yeah. And finally, since most of y'all are coming back for season 2, have come back rather. So how was it coming back to the same character after that long? Like, was it
Chang will
nostalgia?
answer this.
Because I was not part of season 1.
How
Yeah,
was it
so-
to come back to the character?
Yeah, as in the nostalgia. Like
When it started,
with-
I think we all were very happy that it's commenced. I think more than anything else, and coming back into the character was pretty easy. I think it was not a very difficult job.
It came more easily.
I think, yeah.
This time around,
second season, and also the when we, I think all of us, when we read the script of season 2, I was just blown away by it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just waiting for it to start, and by then, I mean, when you have already shot for season 1 has come out, you've seen yourself, and it's done well. So there is also some sense of confidence. Now you can take that extra step. So I think it was exciting.
I think I just it's always nice to go back to a character because it means two things. You will get to play that character again, and you can add more layers that you probably didn't the first time. And second, that people have loved it so much that you're coming back to that character, so it makes it even more special. I like to play characters that are very different from me, so it's always nice to be able to do that. It's like therapy, so it's free therapy. Actually, therapy I'm getting paid for.
Are about to begin shooting for the second season. You have the first season as a reference point, so
Yeah.
that helps a lot. Also, I hadn't done much in the first season, so I was really excited about the whole emotional journey of the character as well. So yeah, I think the first day on set, I think we were all just.
I think we all hit the ground running. Yeah.
Yeah. So
First day on set, I was really worried. I don't know about these people. I was like, we come after 2 years of lockdown. They are saying the stories after 2 months. I was at my thinnest. I was like so fit in 2019, 2018. And I was like, I'm not sure if I can look 2 months different. I mean, but it looks okay.
on the first day of shoot.
But I will fool around. That's me.
Yeah, I don't remember my first day of shoot, but it was pretty simple. And I think, I don't know अगर बाकियों सबके साथ second seasons में ये हुआ है, but यहाँ कितनी बार इतने सारे drafts लिखे जा रहे थे ना, that those drafts are being shared with us. And I think during the course of the writing, we were still abreast about our characters, the development. We were still a part of it because we kept rereading a lot of things. So एक वो attachment बना रहा था is what I feel, and that I think is very important to get the actors kind of get accustomed to what's being written and how their characters are shaping, even when there is a delay and gap between the shooting time, which helped.
And looking forward to season 3 already.
Can I give
So
an answer?
yes, please.
2 बार skip हो गया है, ये क्या हो रहा है? तो सच में chess खेल रहे हैं मेरे साथ. So for me, I loved the first season so much. I loved all of you guys so much in it. That मुझे ऐसा नहीं लगा कि मैं part 1 का part नहीं था.
Wow.
On set, I felt like I already knew all you guys as characters. हम तो बहुत अच्छे दोस्त भी हैं. मेरा बस एक थोड़ा सा उस टाइम पे when I was reading the script initially, because I have been part of other part 2s as well in other shows, and एक मेरा हमेशा एक रहता है concern कि when a show is successful in season 1, obviously you're going to up the ante in the second season. चाहे वो production quality में हो, चाहे वो budgets में हो, चाहे spectacle में. And sometimes it can happen that with the potential for spectacle, you lose track of what actually worked
Right.
in the previous season.
Yeah.
So वो मेरा एक हल्का सा एक घबराहट थी कि I'm very happy to be part of the show, but what if that magic that was there in season 1 gets sidetracked for the spectacle? And I'm so glad. I think all of us will agree that has not happened.
True.
That is spectacle, the magic.
Yeah, there was more magic.
That's
All have
Oni.
gone.
And nothing was
Only,
taken for
man.
granted. Nothing was taken for granted
I
at
mean,
all.
they say na curse of
Just the
season
opposite.
2.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. That you lose.
We've lifted the curse.
Focus.
We have lifted the curse.
No, the audience will definitely vouch for that. And here's looking forward to season 3 already. So thank
Yes,
you.
ma'am. Looking forward.
We are also looking forward.
I am also looking.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Subscribe to Midday India. Get direct notifications on all our videos by clicking on the bell icon.